From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome. Now, more proof has emerged of the temple in the Gyanvapi premises. In fact, a video that has come out now, and a video which has been doing the rounds on the social media, you may have seen it. Now, keep in mind, this is a video that is not even being really refuted by the cynics, not even by them. And what does it show? It clearly shows a large Shivling. You can see it there, inside what is a Wazukhana, a place where Muslim devotees wash before prayers. Now, when the water in the Wazukhana was removed, what emerged was the Shivling. In fact, the video shows the Shivling right in the center. And if you take a look at that, it seems to have the same overall physical dimensions of the Shivlings in all ancient Shiva temples across the country. And then as this video circulated, more and more moves we can see are being made to try and block the survey report from coming out. So as this video circulated, some people become very frantic and are trying to tell us that the results of the survey on what actually was found inside the mosque premises should not become public. And my question is why? Why should it not become public? What is the problem? Whatever the court-appointed survey has found, whatever, why should you and I be denied the access to the truth? For if the Hindu claim is correct, why can't we know that the Hindu claim is correct? And if it is not, and if there is indeed no religious basis to the Hindu side's claim, then why can't we in a free country be told that the claims of the Hindu side are wrong, whatever the truth? My problem, viewers, is with the whole sense of secrecy. Why is there an all-out move to deny 1 billion Indians their access to the truth? That's all we want. We want the truth. And the truth is in that survey report. And that access to that survey report, which we are told could take a couple of more days to complete, that access is necessary. We must know the truth. To all the pseudos also, I'm telling you, accept the truth. Whatever the truth, we must all collectively confront it. We must accept it. Denying the truth will not change the truth. We must let the legal process continue. The Owaisi group must end their politics. And that is why I am saying tonight, viewers, reveal the Gyanvapi files. Reveal the hashtag Gyanvapi files. Let all of India know and celebrate the truth in the Gyanvapi files. Truth must be celebrated, not blocked. And the nation needs to know what is in the hashtag Gyanvapi files, and we are here to debate tonight. First they deny, then they block, they divert the narrative, and now they say you should not know what's in the Gyanvapi files. What on earth is that logic? Debate number 2 was this fellow called Karti, the son of a former cabinet minister, some kind of a middleman. That's the question everyone's asking tonight. Debate number 2 at 10, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on The Debate Tonight. The Shivling truth and the Supreme Court verdict on Thursday. The entire nation awaits the hashtag Gyanvapi files. India's highest court secures the Shivling and also allows prayers at Gyanvapi.
The Honorable Judge passes an order to protect that area, that so-called, and then limiting the namazis to 20. So that trial court order is completely wrong. It is unfair.
The Muslim side wants to block the hashtag Gyanvapi files, fails to stall, however, the survey report or the trial. Karti Chidambaram, son of Chidambaram, faces multi-city raids by the CBI, this time over alleged kickbacks that he got from a Chinese company. Shocking details. CBI says the Chinese conglomerate used the minister's son to influence the Ministry of Home Affairs when his own father was the Home Minister of India. And what is really with the Congress China in favors? What's the obsession? Exclusive details are on the show tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, Shivling or fountain? The video from Gyanvapi has given us some answers into the controversy. And even the Supreme Court is asking, rightly so, for the Shivling to be secured. And my question tonight is this: why are some people so desperately trying to block the Gyanvapi files? Why? Let's debate.
A survey is complete. The possibility of a Shivling being present exists, and the Gyanvapi files will be out in 2 days.
जो 18 मई 1996 को जांच कमीशन का आदेश मिला, जिसका जांच कमीशन पूरा नहीं हो पाया। फिलहाल संघर्ष करते करते पुनः 5 महिलाओं को लेकर के हमने वाद दाखिल किया, जिसका मैं पैरोकार हूं।
An undated video is being circulated on social media where a Shivling-like structure in the Wazukhana is visible. The shape of the structure and the nature of the structure indicate it is a Shivling. But some are calling it a fountain.
जो बरसों से वहां पर इस मस्जिद में वजू खाने को इस्तेमाल कर रही है, उस इंतजामिया कमेटी के लोग ये कह रहे हैं, जिसका मुझे पूरा यकीन है कि वो फवारा था, वो शिवलिंग नहीं है।
फाउंटेन और शिवलिंग के बीच में फ़र्क हमको समझ में आता है। और फाउंटेन अगर होगा तो नीचे पूरा एक सिस्टम होगा फाउंटेन निकलने का, पर जिस तरह से उसका शिवलिंग का आकार है और फाउंटेन के उसमें कुछ डंडियाँ डाली गई थी, पर वो ज़्यादा अंदर तक गई नहीं, मुश्किल से 2 या 3, तो थोड़ा सा शिवलिंग खंडित हुआ नहीं हुआ, अभी इन सब बारों में तो मैं नहीं बता सकता हूँ।
Is it a coincidence that the alleged Shivling structure or purported fountain shares striking similarities with the Jyotirling?
The most important observation from Justice Chandrachud is, if a Shivling is found, there needs to be balance maintained. Therefore, the district magistrate shall be told to protect the area, and at the same time, Muslims will not be restricted from offering their prayers.
One thing clearly emerges between the Magistrates Court in Varanasi and the Supreme Court of India, that a fine balancing act is being done between the quest for truth and the emergent law and order situation. So the Varanasi court today sacked its own court commissioner for leaking information, even as the apex court of the country allowed the Muslim side to continue to pray at the disputed site.
The courts have taken a balanced position. All sides are being protected, but the response by some is anything but balanced.
वो बेईमानी का फैसला था, लेकिन अपनी देश की एकता बनाए रखने के लिए हमने सब्र किया। अगर ऐसा ही बेईमानी भरा फैसला ज्ञानव्यापी के सिलसिले में आता है तो वो बर्दाश्त नहीं किया जाएगा।
The Honorable Judge of the lower court did not even allow the Muslim side to be heard. So that is procedurally completely unfair.
Some are repeatedly trying to use a legitimate petition by 5 women before a court of law to spin fears of a Babri-like demolition.
इस सर्वे भी गैर जरूरी था और ये पिटीशन भी अवैधानिक है। फिर भी हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ, हायर कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ उस संसदीय कानून का पास रखते हुए इनके इस हास्यास्पद फैसले को खारिज करेगा।
What truth about Gyanvapi do they want hidden?
हम लोगों ने आज याचिका दायर की है कि जो हम लोग के शिवलिंग मिले हैं वो जो है कि उसमें बहुत मलबा है, वहाँ मछलियाँ हैं, वो रहे वो जीव है, लेकिन वहाँ पे वजू नहीं करना है।
Why is the balanced approach by the courts of the law aggravating some? Let's debate.
And first I would say that the kind of language some people are using for the Supreme Court is really a matter of great concern. You saw Beimani ka Faisla. What do they mean by that? Do they want the Supreme Court of the country, India's highest court, to feel guilty for delivering the historic Ayodhya verdict? We are proud of the Ayodhya verdict. To try and make the Supreme Court of the country feel guilty about the Ayodhya verdict and to say we tolerated the Ayodhya verdict is itself an insult to the process of law. Now, I think the Supreme Court should take action against these people. And opening the debate tonight, I have with me Gaurav Bhatia, Mohandas Pai, Ratan Sharda, Sadhvi Pragya. I have with me Abbas Haider, Advocate Waris Pathan, Kamru Chaudhary, and Mushtaq Malik is the President of the Tehreek Muslim Shaban, convener of the Joint Action Committee on NRC, NPR and CAA, Telangana State and Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much. Now I'll open the debate. First point is this. ये शिवलिंग नहीं, ये फुवारा है. The whole argument being that this is not a shivling, it's a fountain. Now, please tell me, if it's a fountain, then where is the pipe, the drainage system, etc. coming from? How can there be a fountain without a drainage system through it? Secondly, to some level I also feel it is testing the patience of the Hindu community to use such insulting phrases. Whether it is a shivling or not is a matter to be tested. But to decry it and say, no, ye to fuwara hai. You think all the people of this country don't know what a fuwara looks like? You want to know the fuwaras that the Mughals built? Then go and see where they put their fuwaras. Now, I want to show the video, viewers. The video has come out and people can say, why did it come out? It should not have come out, etc. But the video has come out and this is the video. The shivling is clear. It's in the middle of the circle. There is no fuwara in the world which looks like this. And ladies and gentlemen, there are strong sentiments around the issue. I'm opening the debate with Ratan Sharda. Now, Ratan Sharda, they are saying, ye fuwara hai, I want your response, and then I'm opening the debate.
See, I would have laughed if it was not insulting
Louder.
Bhagwan Shivji. Because show me one place जहाँ ऐसा फवारा मुगलों ने बनाया है. एक तरह मुझे कोई दिखा दे, एक जो कह रहे हैं ना मुगलों ने बड़े फवारे बनाए मस्जिद में, एक दिखा दें ऐसा 4 फुट चौड़ा और 12 फुट ऊंचा जिसके अंदर से पानी आ नहीं रहा, जा नहीं रहा, कोई मैकेनिज्म दिखा दे जहाँ से पानी आ रहा है, जा रहा है. पहली बात तो ये हो गई, तो उसको छोड़ ही दे. दूसरी बात ये जो जब उठते हैं ये बंदे स्टार्ट इंसल्टिंग द कोर्ट, आई हैव टेस्टेड टाइम एंड अगेन. People like AIMM basically use constitution only as a fig leaf to impose the Sharia ideas. If I were an Indian Muslim in place of these bigots, I would have said, there seems to be a shivling. Let me tell my brethren, please protect it. We will use some other wazu. So you want to use the same wazu place, which has no importance at all. It is not sacred at all. But you will insist on rubbing the Hindus the wrong way, despite knowing for years together that is not part of your wazu. It has been deliberately put up by the Mughals who wanted to insult. Are you part of Mughal empire? Are you part of Indian Muslims? That is a question they should ask themselves. And if that is a question, they should say, okay, this is very badly done.
The standard design.
Already pronounced the verdict. Even the courts are yet to decide.
तो आपने फवारा क्यों बोला?
Then why? Let the courts decide. Why are you calling it a fountain?
फवारा क्यों बोला? Congress has come and said It's a favara. Who are
because
you to
it
say?
is one. It is a fountain.
Did you
come
use it?
down
Did you
to
operate it?
My place, I will show you such type of fountains.
You know, I request you not to. I request you, Kamru, not to hurt the sentiments of the Hindu community watching the program tonight by using this kind of language, because this is objectionable. This is deeply objectionable, viewers, and I think that this is the problem in our country. That some people don't even. Some people. 1 minute, Kamru. I want to. First of all, everyone, calm down. We need tempers to be calm. I want to just, Kamru, please be quiet. Kamru, 1 minute. Thank you, Kamru. First of all, Kamru, please stop for a minute. I'm saying something now. Thank you, Kamru. You made your points. I'm not hearing you now. Everyone is on the screen, but I'll mute your audio now because I want to say something now. My point is, viewers, everybody has sentiments. To say or to assume that the Hindu community in this country should not have any sentiment, should not feel anything, that devotees of Lord Shiv should not feel anything. Both the exaltation and the pain of feeling that this might be a Shivling, the exaltation at the finding and the pain at the place where it is.
It is a fountain.
Now the question is, please understand. Please, Waris, just a minute, don't speak over me today, because we're getting a lot of calls and people are very strongly feeling about some of the things which you people have been saying. Now, if it is a fountain, then the elementary logic, Mohandas Pai, is that there should be a permanent water source into the fountain or around the well to ensure that there is a continuous flow of water. Where is that? And if this is a fountain and not a Shivling, where is the pump? I'm asking you. Where is the pump? Even a single fountain has a motor-driven pump.
We will show you.
No, you can't show me. You can't manufacture it.
What a logic.
You can't manufacture it. And I'm telling you, Waris, like I respect your religious sentiments, you respect mine. And Mohandas Pai, this argument is so insulting, so humiliating for people to listen to.
Arnab, I would request everybody not to insult others.
Mohandas Pai speaking, please.
And not to use any language which may hurt the sentiments. But I have a very fundamental question. This place happens to be a temple which was destroyed by Aurangzeb in his own words, and that masjid or the mosque was built. I want to ask people who say their religion is a religion of peace, whether their religion accepts the destruction of the religious spaces of others and the creation of a place of worship for their religion on top of it and say it is a holy place. Because I have read many books which says that in Mecca, the Prophet made sure that the Jewish place of worship were not destroyed. And the first caliphs made sure that whenever something like that happened, they reverted back and said it should not be destroyed. And when the Muslims went to Jerusalem, they made sure that the Christian place of worship were not destroyed, and they did not build any of the religious places on top of an existing religious space which was destroyed. So I would ask them, does their religion, which they say is a religion of peace, accept destruction of the place of worship of other religions and creation of the place of worship? Is it not haram according to them? I mean, it's a very fundamental issue, because this place is definitely a Hindu temple. It was definitely destroyed by Aurangzeb. Everything is very clear. Now that you have found a Shivling, you have found many things inside, the matter will go to court. But I would like to ask Baris Fatan and all my Muslim brothers, will they be kind enough to answer this question? How can they accept the destruction of the place of worship of other religions and the construction of their place and stick to it and say, oh, this is our holy place? How can a holy place be holy when it destroys other place of worship? I mean, according to them itself, it cannot be. That is what I have read in many of the Islamic old textbooks.
It's a strong point by Mohandas Pai on a very, very sensitive debate. Second day running on Republic, ladies and gentlemen. And 1 point to Waris Pathan from my side before you come in. You see, Waris, please think logically. If this is a fountain and not a shivling, and please be very careful when you say this because some people are getting angry. The structure of the fountain cannot be deep inside the well.
Okay, allow me.
1 minute, you have not heard me. Listen to me logically today. The structure of the fountain cannot be deep within the well. Wherever, if any places there is a fountain within a Wazukhana, it is always above the water level. Basic logic. Are you following my basic logic? The fountain cannot be deep hidden within the water body. Second point, please show me one proof or historical evidence that a fountain was built by Aurangzeb in the Wazukhana area. Third point, if this is a fountain and not a shivling, Gaurav Bhatia, I am making my points here. Why is there a structure covering the fountain instead of how fountains are usually built in the open? Fourth point, how come the structure found looks very similar to the Jyotirlingas in Somnath, in Mahakaleshwar? And how is it? No, wait. How is it that the Mughal architecture from the 1600s decided to create shivling-shaped fountains? I challenge him tonight on the program, Gaurav Bhatia, on the basis of logic before law, that show me one other instance of Mughal architecture in the 1600s where fountains were built deep within the water body, in the shape of a Jyotirling or in the shape of a Shivling. Please understand.
Okay.
Please understand. You go to Shalimar Gardens, you go to Musamman Burj, you go to Bibi Ka Maqbara fountain. You don't believe me? Go to the Bibi Ka Maqbara fountain, which was built by Aurangzeb. Okay? You will know what a fountain looks like. Don't laugh, don't smile, don't appear to be insulting. I'm telling you, don't appear to be patronizing. This joke has to stop. You want to see a fountain, go to Humayun's tomb. Don't do things and say things because
I will take
because don't do things and say things which hurt other people's religious sensibilities. Yes, now please reply.
Debate or a lecture session?
It's not a lecture session. It is facts which you cannot counter. Waris Pathan.
Giving lecture and all of us are sitting here and listening to it patiently. Allow me to make my point now, Arnab. First and foremost, my faith, my Aqidah says, Gyanvapi Masjid वहाँ थी है और ता क़यामत तक रहेगी इंशाअल्लाह ताला. Second point, it is a fountain and not a shivling. People who have been going there to doing wuzu since several years have said so that it is a fountain and not a shivling. Now, as per your theory, you just now said Aurangzeb Rahmatullah alayh, he destroyed the entire mandir. So did he left only the shivling for Modi government to use it for their political gains? Do you mean to say that? No. Now my second contention is that I am sure, I am hopeful and confident that when the matter will be heard by the Honorable Supreme Court on 19, they will give a stay on the lower court's order because the lower court's order is per se illegal, bad in law.
It's not at all. There is no violation of the Places of Worship Act. There is nobody is saying the fundamental structure of the mosque should be denied. Nobody is being denied the right to pray.
The order was passed.
In fact, the right to pray is being opposed.
The order was...
The petitioner's right to pray is being opposed. Please understand, if you want to talk law, I'll talk law with you. Who is being denied the right to pray? Who is being denied the right to pray? Because I saw many Nawazis go inside yesterday. I saw thousands and hundreds go in. I only know that the right to pray is being opposed and stopped of the Hindu community. Nobody is saying the fundamentals of the mosque will change. Not even a brick will be moved. Nobody will be denied the right to pray. But you cannot deny the right to pray of the Hindu community either. Waris Pathan.
But the place is a masjid. There is a fountain. And you are saying it is a shivling. And what about
no, I'm
the
telling you not to do this.
1991?
I'm telling you not to do this.
Why you are surpassing that? It
then
is
let
clear
the truth come
that
out.
you cannot change
then
the
let the survey report
of a place which is
then we agree. Whatever comes out in the survey report, we'll agree.
The Supreme Court has taken cognizance of that. During the Babri Masjid title suit, why do you surpass that? During the Babri Masjid title suit, the Supreme Court said that yes, it's a part of the constitution and no place of worship can be touched. His nature or the character
Ladies
of the
and gentlemen, it's a big debate tonight.
How can you give the
a lot of people calling into the newsroom, but I'm not taking calls. I'm not taking calls on the debate. Waris, 1 minute.
Bad in law, Arnab.
Yeah, in that case, I'd like to go to I'd like to go to Gaurav Bhatia.
Then you quoted Babri Masjid.
Now
Let me
listen.
tell you, Babri Masjid. Gogoi was not a Muslim. Gogoi was a Hindu chief justice.
Waris, I heard you.
He said it is a criminal act.
I heard you. I heard you. I can understand this much.
We won't leave this Gyanvapi Masjid mosque.
Stop your politics.
We lost our Babri
Stop your
Masjid
politics.
because of the conspiracy by
Stop
these
your
people.
political statements. Stop your inflammatory comments. Let the process of law continue, please. People of the country are watching. We have faith. We have faith that the country's highest court will allow the process of law to continue, and that concealing the Gyanvapi files will get you nothing. Gaurav Bhatia is on the debate from the other side right now. Gaurav Bhatia, yes, please.
As a Hindu, I feel hurt. I don't wish to hurt them, but I'm telling him not to hurt my sentiments too. This is the only way we can coexist in a country. I will not mince my words. I will call a spade a spade.
Okay, so he's saying Abbas, and the counter is Abbas, see. The question is, we need the truth to come out. Now there's one point. Now there's one point here. Now, thank you. 1 point. No, 1 minute, Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, now don't try to anchor the program. Please hold it for a minute, please, so that I can bring it on the fundamentals. See, Abbas, thank you, Gaurav. Gaurav, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. You've had more than your opening line. Let me ask the fundamental question which this program is premised on. And the fundamental question is this.
In the same flow, can I get 1 minute?
No, you are not getting 1 minute because I need to.
Can I get 1 minute only? I request you.
No, but Gaurav, you need to let me ask the question.
Arnab, 1 minute only, nothing more. No, nothing more. 1 minute over.
Okay, then after that, yeah, half a minute.
Request. If you will allow me, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Arnab, now I will talk like an Indian. Do you know why I said that? I'll tell you. अगर कोई टेम्पल है और वहां पे एक पत्थर है जिसपे कुरान की आयत लिखी है, you know the sentiments of the Hindus, they will remove that brick and they will give it to the Muslim brothers that we respect the Holy Quran.
Okay.
This is the feeling that keeps us together.
Fine.
That is the brotherhood that binds us together.
Yeah, so
but if they keep on calling, ये शिवलिंग नहीं फव्वारा है, how hurting it is for the Hindus. I urge my Muslim brothers to think about it.
Okay, Gaurav, now you made your point. Your point has been heard. Thank you, Gaurav. Now I allowed you to intervene, and now you must stop as you agreed to.
Yes,
now 1 minute. I want everyone to come in. मैं चाहता हूँ मुश्ताक मलिक जी डिबेट पे आए 2 मिनट के लिए. जी. मुश्ताक मलिक साहब, ये जो सवाल अभी उठी है, ये सवाल ये है, और आप साध्वी प्रज्ञा भारती हमारे साथ हैं. गौरव भाटिया ने कहा हमारी जो सेंटिमेंट्स है उसको बहुत आघात पहुंची है, हमें बहुत दुख है, क्योंकि अगर कोई कहे कि शिवलिंग फवारा है तो आप समझ लीजिए उसमें सेंटिमेंट्स ऑफ हिंदू कम्युनिटी बहुत अटैच्ड है. मेरा कहना यह है मलिक साहब कि जो भी है सच्चाई है निकल जाए, और जो लोग ये अभी कह रहे हैं जैसे AMPLB वाले कह रहे हैं कि इस सर्वे रिपोर्ट को पब्लिक ही नहीं करनी चाहिए, या फिर वो कह रहे हैं कि इसको मतलब ये बात ही नहीं आगे बढ़नी चाहिए, इस पे डिस्कशन ही नहीं हो और सर्वे की रिपोर्ट को छुपाया जाए, तो सर्वे की रिपोर्ट को छुपा के क्या फ़ायदा होगा? जो भी है सर्वे की रिपोर्ट में उसको सामने लाया जाए, है ना? क्योंकि अगर शिवलिंग है, अगर सर्वे रिपोर्ट कहती है कि शिवलिंग है, प्राचीन शिवलिंग है, तो है. उसके बाद जो नियम अनुसार होना चाहिए कि अगर प्राचीन शिवलिंग है तो वहाँ पे दर्शन करने के लिए, पूजा करने के लिए अनुमति मिलनी चाहिए, वो प्रोसेस चले. उसको रोकने की कोशिश क्यों? किसको फायदा होगा? किसको फायदा होगा मलिक साहब?
देखिए, बेसिकली बात यह है कि मुसलमान किसी के रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट को हर्ट करना नहीं चाहते, और रिलीजियस का रिस्पेक्ट हमारे पास बहुत बेसिक चीज है. जिसका जो फेथ है वो अपनी जगह है. हम किसी के फेथ को चैलेंज भी नहीं करते हैं, न किसी को हर्ट करना चाहते. पहली चीज तो जो बात कही जा रही है कि रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट हर्ट हो रहा है, तो अभी ये कंफर्म नहीं है कि वो फव्वारा है या शिवलिंग. अभी आप पहले रिपोर्ट को आ जाने दीजिए.
तो ये नहीं, तो फिर आप ये बात 1 मिनट मलिक साहब, आप ये बात काइंडली ये वारिस पठान जी को वापस स्क्रीन पर लाए. आप मुझे मत कहिए, ये बात आप वारिस पठान को कहिए, क्योंकि ये और इनके नेता सब जगह जाके बोल रहे हैं ये शिवलिंग है ही नहीं, फवारा है. आप उनको कहिए ना. आप बोथ ऑन द स्क्रीन प्लीज. मलिक साहब आप जरा ये बात वो वारिस पठान जरा सुन ले. मुश्ताक मलिक कुछ कहना चाहते हैं आपको. ही वांट्स टू से समथिंग टू यू.
आपका क्या अकीदा है मुझे नहीं मालूम है. आप किस तरह से बोल रहे हो मुझे नहीं मालूम है, मेरा अकीदा है, वहाँ के लोगों का बयान है, लोगों ने कहा कि वो फुहारा है, नहीं मेरा मानना है फुहारा है, आप मानिए उसको शिवलिंग, मेरा मानना है फुहारा है, वहाँ के लोग बोलते हैं फुहारा है, आप बोलते हो नहीं है।
बात ये है,
वारिस पठान, मलिक साहब आपको कुछ कह रहे हैं, लिसन टू हिम, लिसन टू हिम।
मैंने जो बात कही, आपने कहा कि हिंदू हर्ट हो रहे हैं, वो शिवलिंग है, तो आप उसको शिवलिंग कैसे कंफर्म कर रहे हैं? ये पहला क्वेश्चन है। शिवलिंग कंफर्म कैसे कर रहे हैं? क्या किसी की कोई फाइंडिंग आई है शिवलिंग है?
अच्छा,
जो आप कंफर्म कर रहे हैं और ये कह रहे हैं कि साहब हिंदू हर्ट हो रहे हैं, तो मैंने कहा
तो मुश्ताक मलिक जी, मुश्ताक मलिक जी, मुश्ताक मलिक जी, मुश्ताक मलिक जी, आपको साध्वी प्रज्ञा भारती कुछ कहना चाहती है। हाँ जी, साध्वी जी बोलिए। टेल हिम।
अर्नब, मैं इन्हें ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि हम हर्ट हो रहे हैं, वी आर गेटिंग हर्ट, हमारे रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट्स हर्ट हो रहे हैं। और सेकेंडली मैं ये भी कहना चाहती हूँ, जस्ट लाइक मक्का, मदीना एंड अल अक्सा होल्ड रिलीजियस सेंटिमेंट्स फॉर देम, सो रिलीजियस हाई वैल्यू, ऐसे ही हमारे सेंटिमेंट्स भी है अयोध्या, काशी और मथुरा को लेकर।
No, but what he is saying is okay.
और
नहीं, मगर सेंटिमेंट की बात कह रहे हैं ना आप, सेंटिमेंट की बात। एक मिनट आप मलिक साहब एक मिनट साध्वी जी 1 मिनट। What she is trying to say and what Gaurav Bhatia is trying to say, and before that what Mohandas Pai and Ratan Sharda are trying to say is that, look here, there are, whether you like it or not, strong sentiments of the Hindu community associated with the likely discovery of an ancient Shivling in those premises. Second point, agreed. Now listen to me further. Second point, today, at least the members on the screen are not saying that any brick of that mosque should be stopped. They are not saying, is Sadhvi saying that the Muslim devotees should not be allowed to pray inside the mosque? No. But she is saying, if there is an ancient Shivling found, please, what is the problem in allowing the Hindu devotees to pray? I thought we are a secular country. In a secular country, how wonderful it will be. How wonderful it will be. I'll tell you one thing. How wonderful it will be if we can all enjoy the diversity of religious practice in this country.
I want them to set an example of Vasudev Kutumbakam. But they are not letting it happen. I want them to set an example of Vasudev Kutumbakam throughout the world. Let the world know that India is the country wherein Hindus and Muslims, they stay together, they worship together, they pray together. But they are not letting it happen. वारिस पठान जब आते हैं शो पे हमारे सेंटिमेंट्स को हर्ट करते हैं। अर्नब, I urge to my Muslim brothers and sisters to kindly not hurt our sentiments. अगर ऐसी बात है तो आप बड़ा दिल रखिए और हमको दे दीजिए हमारे राइट्स। क्या दिक्कत है? What is the problem in that? What are we asking?
I wish to again come in. I wish to say one thing tonight. I wish to say one thing tonight, viewers, if you may please allow 9:38 p.m. I think I may have to extend the debate. There is so many people are calling into my show right now. Mohandas Pai, I did not realize honestly that this is a subject that is getting so much interest from viewers. If you allow me, I'll extend it for 15 minutes again after 10, because too many people are calling and I don't know how I'll stop it suddenly because of the ad break. But I want to say one thing, that look here, jo bhi hai will be found, Ratan Sharda and Abbas to you, in the videography. Supreme Court has not stayed the videography. Videography will continue. If you say that the video today doing the rounds, and let it replace me on the screen, Ratan Sharda, there's a video doing the rounds. Suppose Abbas says or Waris Pathan says the video is also fake. I'm saying don't believe it. But then there will be videography. Whatever is there will be found. Let it continue. You are now saying we don't want the videos to come out. We don't want the report to come out. We don't want the truth to come out. Then you take a microphone and go out there on the streets of Banaras and tell the people of Banaras and people of India, you will never know the truth. You do that, Abbas. You're from Samajwadi Party. No, tell Akhilesh to go and say, "Ye hamari position hai." Who will accept it?
I want to make 2 points.
No, can we let Abbas speak first, because he hasn't spoken so far, and then I'll come to you, Ratan Sharda. Yeah, and we are extending the debate to all our producers.
I don't interrupt anyone, and I don't interrupt anyone, and I expect nobody to interrupt me.
Yes.
I'll start with 2 lines.
Yes.
हिंदू या मुसलमान के जज्बात को ना छेड़ो, हिंदू या मुसलमान के जज्बात को ना छेड़ो, अपनी कुर्सी के लिए लोगों के एहसासात को ना छेड़ो, छेड़ो एक जंग मिलजुल कर गरीबी के खिलाफ, छेड़ो एक जंग मिलजुल कर गरीबी के खिलाफ, ऐ दोस्त मेरे मजहबी नगमात को ना छेड़ो. See, this matter will be decided by the court.
Is that said by you in letter or in spirit? Is that wonderful shairi from you? Is it in letter or spirit?
Can I come in now, since he has done his shairi?
No, he wants to continue. He wants to continue. No, let him continue. Let him continue. Let him continue. Let him continue. हाँ, बोलिए.
Let me put my case.
Yeah.
Let me put. See, court does not decide matter on hearsay. Court decide matter on based of the evidence.
Yeah.
Now, can anyone on this panel confirm authenticity of that video? Nobody. So just wait for 2 more days. Let the report be submitted into the court, and court decide the issue. Why is Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson jumping to conclusion?
All I'm saying is,
what is it trying to
Abbas,
do?
okay, you are asking Bharatiya Janata Party, so I'll ask Gaurav to come in.
If there is an adverse judgment from the... if there is an adverse judgment from the court, is it going to defy the law?
I don't. Let me tell you one thing. Nobody can preempt the court.
Arnab, please
just one minute. Nobody can preempt the court. Whatever is decided by the court and the bench, which includes eminent, judges, whatever it decides will have to be accepted. Everything is premised on whether a Shivling has been found.
Totally agree.
No. Whatever the Shivling has been found, and whether a Shivling has been found which is ancient will be in the report. But the other side, people like Waris Pathan are saying, report ko hi mat aane do. What is this? Report ko hi block kar do, band kar do, taale laga do.
Here there are devout.
And I am saying let the report come out.
Muslim in this debate. I don't find.
I think the court in its observation said today that if a Shivling is found, we'll have to maintain a balance.
First, then I am a Hindu or a Muslim.
That balance is the cornerstone of Indian secularism. That balance, Abbas.
But I am an Indian first.
Yeah, and that balance between everyone's faith is the cornerstone and strength of Indian secularism. If a Shivling has been found, then the courts, everyone, society, all of us will have to work towards maintaining that balance. You're saying there should be no balance, there should be no truth, there should be no report. It doesn't work that way. I want Gaurav to coming back to the debate. Gaurav with Waris on the other side. Gaurav
will decide. Court judgment will.
Yes, so let the court decide, let the report come out. Why are you trying to block the report? Don't block the Gyanvapi files. Don't block the report.
Nobody is going to block the report. Do you question the independence of the judiciary? That somebody can't block the court?
I don't. Waris does.
Say that. Nobody can do that in this country.
Gaurav
and Waris. Gaurav and Waris. 1 minute. We'll come back to you. Gaurav and Waris, yeah.
Arnab, may I make my point, Gaurav, before you come in? I want to answer to a question. Arnab, the reports were made public by the court commissioner.
Just be quiet.
No, who's going to speak first between both of you? See, this is the bad fight. When Waris comes in on a debate, can I ask, all I'm asking for is balance. Balance. Waris, so many years you have known me. Have you not learned one thing from me? Balance. Learn balance from me.
Yeah, what?
Balance. ये मेरे से सीखिए. I'm a balanced person. You're not.
I don't want to learn anything.
Waris, you are a very good person, but only if you had been more balanced, you would have been a perfect person. Now, please wait. Now listen to me. Listen to me.
You are a very good friend. You are a very nice person behind the camera, but before the camera, you shout, scream, and all that. It's why I don't.
Oh wow!
Let me make my point, Arnab. Who made the report public? The court commissioner.
The report is not public. Don't lie. Where is the report? Report is not public. A video has come out. Please, where is the report? How can you say it became public? Sure. No. Where is the report?
Baba mil gaye. Why did they started saying Baba?
I didn't say Baba mil gaye.
This who Allah yesterday.
मैंने कहा Baba mil gaye. Somebody said it.
Your title was that Baba mil gaye.
That is what people were saying.
Baba mil gaye. Your title was there. I appeared on your debate. I appeared on your debate. You said Baba mil gaye. Why this?
What is your problem?
Before the Supreme
No,
Court
no, please understand one thing. There was a question mark to that. Don't try and misinterpret things, please. We were asking a question on that. Please don't do this. Please don't be so abjectly biased. And I want Gaurav to come in on the debate. 30 seconds up. Gaurav is responding to you. 50-50 on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We're extending the debate today. Gaurav, why is be quiet for 30 seconds, the longest time you've ever been quiet in your life? And Gaurav, sensitive, please. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Arnab, very sensitive. I would only say one thing. The viewers should know why did the Muslim side move the Honorable Supreme Court. They wanted a stay of the original suit. That prayer was rejected. They wanted a stay of the order where it was ordered by the trial court to protect the Shivling. In fact, I have the Honorable Supreme Court's order in my hand. The Honorable Supreme Court also, listening to both the parties, the state as well as the petitioner, who is the defendant, passed this order of protecting the Shivling. Now, my point is, Waris Pathan says what his leader says. I would like to ask Mr. Owaisi, he calls himself a barrister. Is he a barrister or is he a Shariaster, knowing more of Sharia law than Constitution of India? Because his argument is this. He said there is a Supreme Court order.
Shaka Nagpur. You are a lawyer from the RSS Shaka of Nagpur. And he is a barrister from London, Lincoln's. That's the difficulty. That is why you talk only about Hindu.
There is no point. You could have stayed on the debate. You brought in the personal angle. He will respond to it. Usme time waste hota hai na. Waris, now can you stop being pugilistic all the time? This is not an election in Baikala going on, okay? So this is my debate program. Thank you. Please continue. No, this is not a political program. Election going on. Yeah.
Made by the barrister. Okay.
Yeah, he's a barrister.
Three things he said, Mr. Barrister Owaisi. First he said that there is a verdict of the Supreme Court in the Ram Mandir matter.
Yeah.
But he himself said Babri Masjid thi aur rahegi. So he did not obey the Supreme Court order. Second point, he said there is an Act, Places of Worship Act. Then why did he tear the bill of the Citizenship Amendment Act? That was also law of the land. As a member of parliament, Arnab, he was supposed to debate it in the parliament. But he is the same member of parliament who tore the act. Third point, he says, hame suna nahi gaya aur order pass ho gaya. Has he heard of ex parte order? Today the Supreme Court has also passed an ex parte order because the plaintiff,
true that.
The respondent wasn't present in the Supreme Court. So I am only saying they have double standards. If the Supreme Court passes a verdict in their favor, they will hail the Supreme Court. If they don't like the verdict, they will start casting aspersion on the judiciary. They will not read the Constitution. This is the objective.
Did you accept it?
This is
he said Babri Masjid case.
There is a review pending. Mr. Pathan, you are a lawyer. There is a review pending before the Supreme Court. There is a review pending. The original judgment has been stayed by the Supreme Court. You are not aware and you are a lawyer.
Babri Masjid case, Justice Gogoi said is a criminal act. Criminal act, but why nobody was punished?
Review was dismissed.
It was a criminal act.
Review was dismissed in the Ram Mandir matter.
They conspired.
Review file was dismissed. You are not even aware. What kind of a lawyer are you?
They says all of us.
You know, Barrister Owaisi ne law samjhaya hai kya?
From praying there.
We were kaise? Acha, I challenge you. Can you show me one reported judgment of Barrister Owaisi? Can you show me one judgment of Barrister Owaisi reported anywhere in India? एक judgment दिखा दीजिए Barrister Owaisi का. It seems he doesn't know the law of India.
No, this is
Arnab, he doesn't know the law of our country, and he swears by the Constitution of India.
You know the problem with Barrister Owaisi. The problem with Barrister Owaisi and Junior Barrister Pathan.
You want to misguide the nation.
The problem with Barrister Owaisi and Junior Barrister Pathan is the following, Mohandas Pai. They want to block the truth. The courts are calling for balance. And what did the court say? The court is asking for balance, and I think what we need in India is balance, not appeasement. We need balance. Balance is good. Okay? Now what
we need rule of law. Rule of law.
Yes.
Rule of law and balance. But I first get a word from everyone that even when I take the break, you will come back, because viewers are saying, Arnab, extend the debate, so I'm extending the debate. The question here is, court says If a Shivling is found, Mohandas Pai, look at the words of the court. If a Shivling is found, we will have to maintain a balance. We will direct the district magistrate to ensure protection of the place without restricting Muslims from praying. And I think these words of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud are giving me great solace today. Balance. Mohandas Pai, don't you think?
I totally agree with you. It's a very balanced judgment. And the court is saying if a Shivling is found, then protect it, but allow the Muslims to carry on with their prayers.
Yes.
Because that is a place of prayer for the Muslims. They come there regularly, and don't disrupt them from praying. Don't use the force of law. But this area where you say you found a Shivling, please protect the area so the evidence is available. Let the report of the lower court come out. Let the process go on. And that's what the Supreme Court has said. We should be happy with the Supreme Court. It's a perfect balance between two competing sides. So let us wait. And I don't think we should pass comments on what is found there, because I think, we should just let it be and not try to create a narrative that is a fountain, this and that, because there is no evidence to say it's a fountain. Is there evidence to say it's a Shivling? Well,
and the debate part of my balance is that I will have to take a break. Because we have some advertising commitments, and unlike what so I have to take that balance. But my balance says that you will have to come back with me, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very important debate, and I think we are talking about true secularism in this country. When we talk about balance, this is true secularism. Can we achieve it in this case? Can we turn this into an opportunity for true secularism? The debate is continuing on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot go anywhere. I'm coming back.
I am against that survey, number one. When I'm against the survey, I'm also against the appointment of a commissioner. Because you go and ask for a survey and you give a name to the court, and the court accepts that name all out of the survey. The lower court has forgotten the 1998 stay. And the honorable judge of the lower court did not even allow the Muslim side to be heard. So that is procedurally completely unfair that you deny a party to even hear, and then secondly, the commissioner did not even give a report. It is the petitioner who goes to the court and says, oh, Baba mil gaye. और आप मुस्लिम साइड को सुनने भी नहीं देते, आप नोटिस भी नहीं देते, और आप ऑर्डर्स पास कर रहे थे, एक्स पार्टी ऑर्डर पास कर रहे थे आप.
लेकिन सर वीडियोस भी इमर्ज हुए हैं कि
देखिए मैडम,
now the thing is that he's so wrong out there. Shehzad Poonawalla is joining the debate. You heard that? You see, he says he's against the survey. Mohandas Pai is against the release of the survey. And then he says the commissioner has not given the report. At the same time, he says the report should not come out. He has to decide what he's saying. He seems a very confused man, Mohandas Pai.
Very confused, because remember the matter went to the High Court to stay the survey. And the High Court did not accept that.
The point which he is making
High Court
is very
did not
simple,
accept
clear.
that. And then what happened? It is only an interim injunction to protect the place. When you have to protect the place, why? What is the need for anybody to hear anybody? It is just an play. That's all. I don't know why he's making these objections which are not very correct.
No. Is it conceivable?
I'm asking you a simple question. Arnab, I want to ask him a question. That Mohandas Pai, do you agree with the 1991 Places of Worship Act enacted by the Parliament, and which the Supreme Court has also taken cognizance of it while hearing the Babri title dispute? This is a law. It is a law enacted by the Parliament. Do you accept this? And if you don't accept, tell me to repeal it. Who stops you? If you don't want to agree with it, then repeal it. Yeah.
Waris Patan, it is the law of the land. All of us have to accept the law of the land. All right? Now that is not that law is not a matter under dispute. Right. Now the matter before the Supreme Court. Let people agitate whether the order of the lower court was in violation of that law. Let the matter be decided by the Supreme Court. Why should we get worked up?
No, and by the way, let's also be clear here. Let's also be clear here. The question is about the question. 1 minute. Thank you. Please let us not assume. And Shehzad is on the debate. Allow me, Waris. Shehzad is on the debate. Shehzad Poonawalla, your friend, is on the debate. The question is here that I do not think we should assume that the courts of this country at any level are so unaware of the law. For if the 1991 Places of Worship Act was a case in point here, it would not be heard by the court. Nobody can violate the 1991 Places of Worship Act. But then nobody is talking of violating it either. Nobody is talking of changing the pattern of the mosque either. Nobody is questioning the very existence of the mosque either. The petitioners are simply asking for the right to pray. And you can tell me, and my question is, viewers, my question is simply this, that if tomorrow, if it is found that indeed an ancient Shivling has been found at the place, do you propose that despite the finding of the Shivling, the area around it should be used as a Wazukhana? Will that not be treading on the sentiments of millions and billions of Hindus? Please be clear about it. Shehzad is on the debate. The debate is on, ladies and gentlemen. Extended debate tonight. Shehzad. Shehzad is on the debate. Yes, everybody has sentiments. Hindus have sentiments too.
Why don't you talk about the
Hindus have sentiments too.
About the sentiments
and prayers, by the way, the prayers, by the way, are being offered even now without changing the fundamental nature of the mosque. Prayers are being offered. Prayers are being offered. The only question is, the prayers can be once a year or once a month.
लाल कलर का खून मेरी नसों में दौड़ता है. हाँ, मेरा खून मैं पठान हूँ, मगर लाल कलर का खून दोनों के नसों में दौड़ता है. तो why discrimination? Why only worried about the sentiments of Hindus and why not worried about the sentiments of the Muslim community? Why this discrimination?
Shehzad Punawala is responding right now, coming in late to the debate at 10:05 p.m. Shehzad Punawala is responding to Waris Pathan. Thank you.
If I may, Mr. Pathan. You see, my friend Waris Pathan and Asaduddin Owaisi, they are experts at doing mundan of a baby that has not been born. अभी बच्चा पैदा हुआ नहीं, पर ये मुंडन करवाना शुरू. The prayer before the court is only that the ladies, the Hindu community, wants a right of Dainik Darshan and wants a right that their vigraha is protected and kept in a safe way. So what is the hurry to now say that the character is being changed? Secondly, this is not about Gyanvapi, Arnab. This is about Samvidhan Papi, this SP ecosystem. Court order comes on hijab, they say we will not follow it. Loudspeaker order comes, they say we will not follow it. There is an Avaid Atikraman and a bulldozer goes, they say we will not allow it. This Samvidhan Papi ecosystem thinks that it is not survey, but Sharia survey sarva. Sharia should be survey sarva. This mindset has to go. I want to ask my dear friend Waris Pathan, how many provisions are there? How many provisions are there in the worship, Places of Worship Act, and which provision is violated? Which provision is violated by the videography? Mr. Waris Pathan, how many provisions are there in the 1991 Act?
Arnab, may I take your leave? Arnab,
you are a barrister.
Arnab, may I take your leave? Arnab, I'm going to go.
No. Question goes to you, Waris. Question goes to you another 5 minutes. You tell me, could the survey at the Gyanvapi compound, lead to its exemption from the Places of Worship Act? Answer me. Could the survey at the Gyanvapi compound lead to its exemption from the Place of Worship Act?
I'm making your point. Had our Babri Masjid not been demolished, by a conspiracy, what would have been the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court?
The Constitution postulates equality of all faiths. Tolerance and mutual coexistence nourish the secular commitment of our nation and its people. That is from the Babri verdict. Which you should read.
Because you conspired.
Ratan Sharda is on the debate. Ratan Sharda is on the debate. Ratan Sharda.
Otherwise,
next debate 5 minutes. Ratan Sharda.
Hindus have no history, so you believe that mosque is always a mosque, but mosque built on a temple, Hindus cannot claim temple, so history doesn't go beyond Babri. You are afraid of history.
Malik Saab is also on the debate. Mushtaq Malik is on the debate. सर्वे से इतना डर क्यों? Malik Saab, सर्वे से इतना डर क्यों?
समाजवादी पार्टी
नहीं, सर्वे से हम किसी चीज से नहीं डरते, लेकिन बाबरी मस्जिद का सेम समझिए के साथ रिपील हो रहा है बाबरी मस्जिद.
Babri to Hindus are not sentiments.
तो मुस्लिम सेंटिमेंट नहीं है. आप मस्जिद को गिरा देंगे, आप सुप्रीम कोर्ट को
गिराएंगे. किसने गिराने की बात की? किसने गिराने की बात की? मलिक साहब माफी मांगिए. किसने गिराने की बात की? एक मिनट. मुझे कहे आज शहजाद भी डिबेट पे है. मुझे कहे किसने गिराने की बात की, नाम बताइए किसने गिराने की बात की, क्योंकि आप माहिर हैं. एक मिनट रुक जाइए शहजाद मलिक साहब, आपकी इंट्रोडक्शन कर दूं. आप तो माहिर हैं, आप झूठ फैलाने में तो माहिर है. सॉरी, बुरा न माने, क्योंकि सीए के टाइम पे आपने क्या कहा? आपने कहा all Muslims will lose their citizenship. Which Muslim lost his citizenship, Malik Saab? Do you think I forgot all the lies that you spread at that time? आपने उससे में कितने मार्च किए? 1 million march against CA, NRC, and now I am telling you in 2022 who lost his citizenship? तो उस तरह से जैसे CA और NRC के टाइम पे आपने झूठ फैलाई, मैं हाथ जोड़ के आपको विनती करता हूं मलिक साहब, आप झूठ मत फैलाइए। मस्जिद तोड़ने की बात किसी ने नहीं की है। देश की कौमी एकता को आप तोड़ने की कोशिश ना करें। प्लीज बिलीव इन। नहीं, किसने तोड़ने की बात की? आप बताइए मुझे। Who said it? Who said they will demolish the mosque? You give me the name tonight. No, you give me the name tonight. आप नाम बताइए। आप नाम बताइए। आप नाम नहीं, किसने बोला?
की बात कर रहा हूं
कि मैं बाबरी मस्जिद की बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं ज्ञानवापी की बात कर रहा हूं। किसने तोड़ने की बात कही?
बाबरी मस्जिद को
ज्ञानवापी में किसने तोड़ने की बात कही? बताइए मुझे, बताइए मुझे। पूछता है भारत, किसने बताई? नहीं, आप बताइए मुझे। आपको मैं अभी इस मामले में आपको मैं निकलने नहीं दूंगा। आप शहजाद पूनावाला को बताइए किसने ज्ञानवापी मस्जिद को तोड़ने की बात कही, या फिर आप खुद माफी मांग।
नहीं, आप बात सुन लीजिए।
नहीं, क्योंकि आप डराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। आप सारे जितने मुसलमान सिटीजन्स हैं इस प्रोग्राम को देखें, जितने हिंदू सिटीजन्स हैं प्रोग्राम को देखें, और मैं चाहता हूं मुश्ताक मलिक जी टीवी पर कहें कि किसी ने तोड़ने की बात नहीं कही और ये ओवैसी जी झूठ बोल रहे हैं। आप बोलिए, कुछ नहीं होगा।
एक बात सुन लीजिए।
आपको फोन आएगा क्या ओवैसी का?
नहीं, किसी के
आप डरते हैं ओवैसी जी से?
नहीं, डरते नहीं। हम किसी से डरते नहीं है, हम अल्लाह से डरते हैं। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, ये एक बात सुन लीजिए कि केशव प्रसाद मौर्य ने कल ये कहा कि वहां पर शिव जी प्रकट हुए। तो ये प्रकट होने की जो स्टोरी है, यह बाबरी मस्जिद 1949 से है। 49 में
मगर तोड़ने की बात किसने कही? लोग तो सिर्फ कह रहे हैं कि अगर शिवलिंग है तो पूजा करने दीजिए, गौरी श्रृंगार का पूजा करने दीजिए। उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? आपको पूजा भी नहीं करने देंगे? ये क्या लॉजिक? ये क्या लॉजिक है भाई? आप समझाइए मुझे। और आप कहेंगे शिवलिंग नहीं है, फुआरा है, फाउंटेन है।
350 साल से जो मस्जिद है, आप उस
मस्जिद को कोई टच नहीं कर रहा है, मगर जहां पे शिवलिंग है, जहां पे श्रृंगार गौरी है, उनको भी तो पूजा करने देना।
आप अभी कोर्ट की रिपोर्ट आने से पहले
तो रिपोर्ट आने दीजिए। वो तो ऑल इंडिया मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड कह रही है कि रिपोर्ट भी ना आने दे। क्यों? क्या why so much fear? Shehzad Poonawala is countering last 2 minutes of this debate.
We are not in fear.
Shehzad and Abbas are on the debate. Shehzad and Abbas are of the Samajwadi Party. Yes. Shehzad and Abbas.
I just want to ask Maulana Saab.
जी पूछिए। आप अब्बास को पूछिए। ask Abbas of the SP.
मौलाना साहब।
अच्छा, मौलाना साहब आप मुश्ताक जी को पूछिए। Go on.
एक ही बात है। Maulana Saab and Abbas Saab are both the same, so I'll ask either of them. Please tell me, एक बात बताइए कि इस्लामिक लॉ के तहत क्या अगर कोई मंदिर हो या कोई मंदिर के वहाँ पर लिंग हो, वहाँ पर बाकी जो उनके विग्रह हो, क्या वहाँ पर मस्जिद बनाई जा सकती है? क्या वो मस्जिद वैध मानी जाती है इस्लाम में? पहले तो आज डीएनए टेस्ट होना है, कैरेक्टर क्या है वो पता लगाना है। जब पता लगाएंगे तब तो पता चलेगा कि वो है क्या डिस्प्यूटेड स्ट्रक्चर।
जरा पेशेंटली मेरी बात।
नहीं, डिस्प्यूटेड स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, पहले उसका कैरेक्टर तो पता करें।
लिसन
नहीं, पहले मुझे बताइए कि क्या कोई डिस्प्यूटेड जगह पर मस्जिद बन सकती है? क्या नमाज अता करने से क्या कोई जगह मस्जिद बन जाएगी? तो कल रेलवे स्टेशन मस्जिद बनेगी? क्या सड़क मस्जिद बन जाएगी? क्या ऐसा है ही नहीं। तो पहले कैरेक्टर डिटरमिन होने दीजिए कि क्या ये मंदिर है, क्या ये मस्जिद है।
Logist and historian in this debate.
बिल्कुल,
this is a sub judice matter. Let the court decide. We should talk about issues faced by Indians, not just issues faced by Hindus and Muslims.
कह रहा हूं, जब
शहजाद अब्बास
बाबरी छन गई,
there is a rupee dollar is all time low.
जब
you will never talk about that.
करना है,
Forex reserve is 600 million mark. They have reached 600 million mark. But you will never talk about that. Oh, we are constitutionalists. You
सर्वे से घबराते क्यों हो?
I think you are defining the judgment of the court.
सर्वे के नाम पर भड़काते क्यों हो?
by saying this. You are jumping to conclusion when you can't. कोई नहीं घबराता है, आप घबराते हैं बिकॉज आप ये डरते हैं कि कहीं आपके पैरों के नीचे की जमीन ना निकल जाए। आप इस पर राजनीतिक रोटियां सेकना चाहते हैं और आप सेक रहे हैं। आप ये नहीं बताएंगे कि इन्फ्लेशन इतना हाई क्यों है, उत्तर प्रदेश में अपराध क्यों बढ़ रहा है, आप ये नहीं बताएंगे कि रुपए का रेट सबसे ज्यादा इतिहास में घट चुका है।
के पास से क्या क्या निकल रहा है पूरा देश और
एक मिलियन से ज्यादा खाली जॉब पड़ी है, उसके बारे में आप नहीं बताएंगे।
पूरी देश और
उसके बारे में आप नहीं बताएंगे कि जॉब कब भरनी है। जो हमारे बेरोजगार जॉब मांग रहे हैं,
आपने कभी राम भक्तों पर गोलियां चलाई और कभी किस प्रकार से हिंदुओं के सेंटिमेंट को ठेस पहुंचाया पूरा देश।
बिकॉज आई थिंक नो, हिंदूज के सेंटिमेंट्स की बात नहीं है, सेंटिमेंट्स हमारे देश के सिटीजंस के हैं, उसको आप ठेस पहुंचा रहे हैं। वी आर इंडियंस फर्स्ट, नॉट
इन्फ्लेशन नहीं।
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, as Indians first, let's believe in true secularism, and let's give an opportunity for all faiths